there are some rumors and whatnot that float around about you. So that's tough. Right? How does that feel? Like, how do you handle that?
Which one?
Just rumors that go around about, oh, maybe Cesar's not nice to dogs, or I've heard some of that, or like some other things floating around. I think there's some rumor floating around that you're in prison or something.
Oh yeah, there's videos about it. Well, I have something very clear, that when this riots began and a lot of the immigrant people began to get caught and stuff like that. I went on Instagram.
I saw that.
And
it was beautiful.
right? And I said, hey, remember, we are the people.
Mm-hmm.
They follow us. Not what the country can do for you. What can you do for the country? 99% of us, we at service. So that's what I know about me. So once I know that about me, how can what they say bother me when I know me well? But
so you just let it go? You just ignore it? You're like, whatever, they don't know.
But they don't know.
Yeah,
that's the truth.
Of course they don't know.
That's the truth, right? Because it's 20 years on TV. So National Geographic would have told me something by now, right? Or Disney would say something about it. They don't want the association, right? So it's a lot of factors or actions that you can see who I am, right? You don't want to hear me? Fine. Look at my actions. You don't even want to have the time to come and meet me so you can feel my energy? That's fine. Mm-hmm. Look at my actions, right? Because I can speak to you through my energy, what I'm saying, and my actions. But everybody says action speaks louder than words. My action speaks for me. The whole world has changed because of me. The dog world. Energy, philosophy, action. I gave formulas, rituals, and symbols to the dog people because the dog people only had the concept of training dogs. It's like, why would you train a dog? First, connect, communicate, have a relationship based on trust, respect, love. Then you can train them. Then, because what you're training is the mind. What you're connecting is the spirit, the instinct, and the heart of a dog. Mm-hmm. That's a connection thing. You can train the mind, but you can't train the spirit. You can't train the instinct, and you can't train the heart. Thus, you earn the connection.
All right. Well, it's all about connection, in my opinion.
Communication, relationship.
With people, too.
Yeah.
Right? That's what all of life is about connection with other people, I think.
Yeah.
That's what it's
connection
important
with
to
the land.
Sure.
Connection with yourself.
Yes.
Connection with others.
Yes.
What others? Well, a cat, dog, human, a baby seal, whatever. You see, it's all about enjoying life as God gave you permission to be alive, because you have no access to the beginning and the end. You only have access to the middle, right? Because you can't choose when to come, and you shouldn't choose when to die, mm-hmm. right? So the beginning, the birth, and the death belongs to God, or your parents, mm-hmm. some of it. And then the middle, the life part of it, the experience on earth, that yours. You have actions.
Yeah.
That you have a choice. Right.
My son and I were just talking on the way in, actually, about how, like, it's so interesting. So too many people, I think, settle in life for like whatever. And there's so much life can be so rich and can have so much connection, and you could do so many things. Yep. But I think the majority of people just kind of, I don't know if it's fear or, I mean, I should be analyzing it, I guess, as a therapist, but I think a lot of it has to do with fear, mm-hmm. but also the way you see yourself. So, I mean, seeing yourself and believing in yourself is huge.
I think one thing we have to be very clear and, that make sure that our children, and, obviously we have to do it first, is self-knowledge. Who is Cesar Millan? Okay, so what is Cesar Millan? Well, Cesar Millan has a spirit, has an instinct, has a heart, and has a mind. Okay, that's self-knowledge. And then, is Cesar Millan value that? That's self-value. Mm-hmm. Self-knowledge, and then you value that. I love my spirit. I love my instinct. I love my heart. Okay, there you go. I value it, because that's when you put value on it, right? So self-knowledge, self-value, self-love. The love is at the end. Love mm-hmm. To me, is never number one. I'm very clear about that. That's Rome, for me, is a bad propaganda to tell you, oh, love is all you need. That's not true, because you can't love people that you don't trust.
Right.
It's really like people, they love their dogs,
right,
but they don't trust the dogs,
right?
They say, well, I might have to put him down because I don't trust them. I don't trust them around my kids. I don't trust them around my family. I love them, and it hurts me. but I'm scared.
Yeah.
You know, so self knowledge is very important. Who are you?